You may have first tuned in to Fixer Upper to satisfy your standard HGTV craving, but every fan knows the real draw is husband and wife hosting duo Chip and Joanna Gaines. Between Chip's bull in a china shop construction style and Joanna's impeccable farmhouse chic aesthetic, the couple could not be more endearing. Or could they? From Joanna flubbing her lines to Chip being, well, Chip, these behind-the-scenes peeks prove the pair is even more lovable than ever.
Marker.
You're so...
fat?
No,
Why did you almost
disheveled, pull it together.
Keeping the spark alive. It's the mark of a true talent when a person can somehow make a construction tool seem suggestive. As juvenile as it may be, you've got to admit it's pretty comical when Chip's measuring tape bombs Joanna's on-screen interview.
This house has a real 80s feel about it.
And on another day, Chip joked about his wife's large panties, saying,
Remember when we were on our honeymoon and you shot those on me and I felt like I'd gotten captured in a parachute? I was like, woo, I'm in hog heaven. Come on, bring it on, girl.
As silly as Chip's bedroom innuendo can be, it's inspiring to see the longtime couple still has that lighthearted spark after decades and soon-to-be 5 children together. Joanna is Team Chip. As Joanna tries to start this segment, Chip gets distracted by something that completely derails the moment: his elbows.
The mother-in-law suite is
Did you see my little pads?
I like those pads.
She even indulges him, suggesting why he's into the patches so much, saying,
Is
That's
this an
the
old
sports
thing that's
coat
come
your
back?
dad used to wear in the 70s and 80s, probably. And it reminds you of him, maybe?
all of this instead of rolling her eyes. Chip on parenting. Chip Gaines seems like a super fun dad.
A little bit dry.
But every mother who watches Fixer Upper likely thinks the same thing. Bless Joe's heart for trusting her husband with those babies. Joanna even admits he plays it fast and loose with their children, saying,
Having Chip is like having a whole set of triplets. And then I've got 4 kids.
but just why does she say that?
You think when he's out there with the kids, he's telling them what not to do, but he's encouraging them to shoot at the house, at a wasp nest.
Chip claims he's just an encourager in general, which is an awesome trait. But he also admitted to People in 2016 that he forgot his then 6-week-old son Drake at home. Twice. It's okay, Drake's 12 now and doing just fine. America's favorite man boobs. If there's one thing Chip and Joanna discuss more than shiplap, it's Chip's man boobs.
That's why I love you.
It's a heart deal. Get back. That's gonna leave a bruise.
Man boobs and all.
And the man boobs appeared again when Chip remembered his fit bod back in the 80s.
You take away the man boobs, that slight modification took that fastball in the mid-80s all the way down into the strike zone.
This just proves that dad bod or not, Joe's totally into her hubby. Speaking of body image, need some more classic Chip?
Hey, when I stand like this, do I look really strong or do I look kind of fat?
Screw the home tour, Chip can't stop worrying about how he looks on camera.
I can feel the buttons sort of bulging
He's
open.
like Superman.
But Chip needs more reassurance.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it like, wow, look at that guy, he kind of looks jacked?
Jacked.
Or are you
I was
thinking that
thinking
guy's a little chunky to be standing that way?
We'll stick with Joe and say jacked. Letting it all out. A sign of a really solid relationship is when a couple can interpret each other's needs.
What's funny?
Do you need to burp?
After that belch, Chip admits,
That thing was kind of packing in there, and I couldn't really breathe good.
yep, that's true love. His shoulder has ESPN. Remember that scene in Mean Girls when Karen claims she has a fifth sense?
It's like I have ESPN or something. My breasts can always tell when it's gonna rain.
Yeah, this clip is kind of like that.
But did you know that back when I played junior varsity football, I dislocated my shoulder real bad? And anytime it starts acting up, I can tell it's about to rain.
Chip then forecasts,
And it gonna rain.
it seems Chip and his shoulder could have a fallback career in weather reporting, so there's that. Secret spaces. In this unused footage, Chip and a crew member discover a home's crawl space.
This is definitely where you keep the dead people.
And ignoring Joe's pleas on behalf of his weak ankles, Chip hops in anyway.
Watch this. Ow!
Someone get on him.
And after a brief silence, he admits,
I'm okay, that was further than it looked.
but later, in a confessional, he elaborated,
Man, I fell and landed like a ton of bricks, and then there was a little hill underneath the house, and I rolled down that.
and as for what else happened while he was down there,
He looked like a little pig in mud. Just like all I saw was his body rolling around in
It's
the
like
dirt.
I had injured both my pinkies at the same time.
we love you, Gaines fam. Thanks for watching. Click the list icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out this other cool stuff we know you'll love too.